democracy, global warming, race. If you're trying to guess the hottest issue in American political fundraising, and you picked the pandemic and the health measures aimed at vanquishing it, you're probably right. While nobody tracks how much money any one topic can raise for any one candidate, a quick scan of recent solicitations from nationally known Republicans and Democrats shows many seem to see COVID-19 as the cash cow of the 2022 election cycle, and now Dr. Fauci says he supports new vaccine mandate. If people are going to board a plane and sit less than 6 inches away from others and their families, they should be fully vaccinated against COVID-19, California Representative Eric Swalwell, a Democrat, wrote in a January 5 email to his potential donors. Cruz and Swalwell are just two voices in a pretty big chorus. This election cycle, a lot of politicians want donors to give them cash based on how they feel about the rules surrounding COVID-19. On the GOP side, the messages cast vaccine requirements and related health efforts as government overreach or even a step toward tyranny. For Democrats, the messages emphasize science, social norms and, yes, big government. But for both sides, the result is the same: easy money. People who donate to candidates, on the right and the left, tend to be the most passionate members of their political tribes. And whether they keep up on details about the virus, or don't, those hyper-passionate voters tend to finance the politicians most likely to carry their broad political beliefs into what they view as the key battle of the moment. Politically, coronavirus is virtue signaling, an avatar. Where you are on COVID just says a lot about your politics, generally, said Matthew Lasagna, an assistant professor of political science at Cal State Long Beach who teaches about American government and campaign money. That's why it probably activates the most campaign donors. Some elements of this aren't new. In politics, linking a big news story to a request for money has a long track record of success. What's more, campaign experts say, the more emotional a news story is, the more likely it is to woo cash, and only a few news stories in recent American history have sparked as much emotion as the pandemic. Still, even if they're not surprised to see a disease that's killed 850,000 plus Americans being used as a fundraising tool, campaign consultants and others do see a broader shift at play. While previous American health emergencies, everything from Spanish flu to the polio epidemic to AIDS, became political over time, they initially were treated as questions of public health, not ATMs for politicians.